Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, February 8th, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Much of what we do at Push Button Stock Trading is based in part or in full on William O'Neill's classic book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill utilizes the acronym CANSLIM to identify the important elements of what he's looking for in a trade. The A in CANSLIM stands for annual earnings and reminds us that we should be looking for stocks that have an average of at least 25% annual earnings growth over the past 3 to 5 years. The L in CANSLIM stands for leader or laggard. It's important that we identify where the leadership is in the market. To that end, we use HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors Spectrum Analyzer, to identify market leadership on a daily basis. So let's get started with that. Friday, of the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups, 20 came from integrated utilities, 12 from precious metals, 6 from utility networks, 6 from household products, and rounding out the top 5, 6 from logistics services. In the past couple of days, we've seen a lot of logistics services. We've been seeing a tremendous amount of utilities, but I don't think utilities are going to lead the market going forward here. And we've also started to see some precious metal mining. These might be good places to look for market leadership when we return to a buy rating on the market. Let's start today by taking a look at the Russell 2000. On Friday, the Russell 2000 hit a new closing low. We closed at the very low of the trading range. As we've been noting recently, I think the Russell 2000 is the key to the market going forward here. And the next significant level of resistance for the Russell 2000 is the 1040 area, although we do have this trend line. As we've been noting, this trend line's the bottom of this channel that we established when the Russell 2000 really began to break down back in November of last year. That could prove to be, and actually has proved to be, significant resistance. It's worth keeping an eye on. Let's take a look at what the NASDAQ Composite's up to. But before we do that, the M in the CANSLIM acronym stands for market, and to my way of thinking is the most important element. So let's take a brief look at what the market did on Friday. Stocks collapsed on Friday, particularly the NASDAQ, which was down 3.25% on heavier trade. But the worst damage of the day came in the IBD 50, which gave up 4.15% as many tech stocks collapsed. Trading volume on the NASDAQ and the IBD 50 was heavier than the prior day, giving us distribution days. Distribution, or professional selling in the market, is beginning to pile up. A caution for the bulls. Right now, market leadership appears to be indicating caution in the market. Our market timing model appears to be indicating the same. We remain on a primary sell signal with a secondary aggressive buy signal. An aggressive buy signal indicates that aggressive traders can buy stocks but shouldn't be employing margin at this point. More conservative traders should continue to accumulate cash. Declining issues outpaced advancers by better than 3 to 1 on Friday. The New York Stock Exchange advanced decline line continues to look considerably more bearish than bullish, but is far from making new lows. New lows continue to better new highs, although somehow our new high, new low indicator remains on a buy rating. New high, new low measures the overall change in daily new highs versus the rate of change in new lows, and is typically one of the first indicators to signal a change in market direction, positive or negative. The McClellan oscillator is also clinging to a buy signal. Large capitalization stocks bettered small again Friday and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. Small caps typically outperform in bull markets. We continue getting very mixed signals on this market. Be careful. Okay, let's take a look at the NASDAQ Composite. On Friday, the the NASDAQ was down 146.42 points, or 3.25%, 3.25%. That was a bad day. We closed at 43.63. We closed very near the low for the day. And more importantly, we set a new post-flash crash low close. Trading volume on Friday was heavier than the prior day, giving us another distribution day. For the NASDAQ, we are in an uptrend under pressure. We have been in an uptrend since January 26th, but we have 4 distribution days since January 26th. That's a lot of distribution and should send out a significant caution to the bulls at this point. Right now, the NASDAQ is bracketed by support down here in the 42.92 area and support up here in the 45.06 range. Our market timing model is on a primary sell signal, but we're on a secondary aggressive buy signal. An aggressive buy signal indicates that aggressive traders can buy stocks but shouldn't be employing margin at this point. More conservative traders should continue to accumulate cash. Let's look at the S&P 500. For what it's worth, the S&P looks considerably more healthy than the NASDAQ. We were down 35.4 points, or 1.85%, closing at 1880, but importantly, holding support down here in the 1867 area. Trading volume on the S&P was trading volume was lighter than the prior day. The S&P is in an uptrend under pressure. It's been in an uptrend since January 26th. And the S&P only has 2 distribution days since market confirmed the uptrend. Right now, our market timing model is indicating a sell signal on the market, but we have a secondary signal of aggressive buy. This is a really squirrely market, a good time to be holding on to cash. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.